I was like 18 years old and I just graduated from high school. And I was just kind of like a scared little kid, really. I didn't really know much. Thought I knew a lot, but I met this young couple, and they were in their early 20s, and what had happened was they were on a trip, and they rolled their car, and the guy broke his neck. He became a quadriplegic, and she began to take care of him. So I was responsible for like 22 years old, you know, it's like a big deal. So I met them, and I really loved them a lot, and I wanted to help their life to be better, however I could, because I wanted them to feel like relief, you know, it's a lot of stress. And over the course of like a couple of months, I became somewhat close with the guy. He was kind of a hard, I said it last night, he was kind of a dick, really. I mean, he wasn't like that nice of a guy, but I really liked him a lot. Like he was a hardcore kid, what are you going to say, you know? So, the girl and I were more alike. We were more kind of like one another. And over the course of a few months, she developed like, she just started telling me that she had feelings for me, which was flattering, honestly, because I thought she was really hot. And like, I was like flattered. I was like, me? Like, who am I? I'm like some little high school kid, you know? Like, so a little while later, we ended up going on a trip to California, and on that trip, we ended up having an affair. So yeah, let's just talk about stealing from a guy in a wheelchair. Anyways, so I got back.
God is good.
Better believe it. We'll get there. Hold on a second, because there's a lot of people in here, and I know there's a lot of dudes in here, and you struggle with sexual impurity, you struggle with pornography, you struggle because you've given something away you can't get back. And there's a lot of girls in here, and you've been trying to impress men that didn't love you by giving yourself away. And so I just want to say this real quick. About a month after that happened, he committed suicide. I was never able to tell him, basically, that I'd taken something that was so important. I was never able to make it right. And there's a song that David wrote a long time ago. It's the 51st song. He had sex with this other guy's wife, and he killed the dude, so he wouldn't have to own it. And then he wrote this song, and the song was, he wrote to the Lord, he said, have mercy on me, according to your unfailing love, according to your great compassion, would you blot out my transgression? Would you like make me pure? And I hated God at that point in my life, and I hated church, and I wanted nothing to do with any of it. I thought it was a joke. But I was going to die. There was no reason to be that big of a scumbag. There's no excuse to live like that. Why would I do that? And so I just called out to a God I didn't even believe in. And I was like, if you don't help me, I'm not going to make it. And he kind of broke into my life and he just said, hey, a lot of the stuff that you think about me is wrong because it's been based on a religious system or on a church community or on people and not on me. Can I change your mind? And I was like, yeah, but you better hurry. And it took a little while. It took a couple years actually for me to really give everything I could to this God. But I want to tell you guys, religion or the controls or all the little clutches that we lean on are not Jesus, and they can't save you. And some of us in here, you've been where I've been, which is like at the end of your rope. The reason we're here playing music is because we want to bring people into relationship with a real God that I did not meet him in church. This is my story. It's an old one. It's happened a lot of times. Please don't let it be your story. But this is for anybody in here who's ever been the betrayer or ever been betrayed. Jesus knows exactly how you feel.